and I get to get paid for the trip that I'm not even working on those days that I get to see my mom. Isn't that amazing? God is so good. Thank you very much.
This is my look, my life, my book. This is my destiny. This is my destiny.
Alright, you guys, here's an update. Right now is June 12th, 6:35 a.m. My flight for 10:30 a.m. got canceled. Just found out about 20 minutes ago. So I called crew scheduling. They took care of it. So now our flight is 11:30 a.m. Thank God there's a flight probably almost every hour. So I don't want to go to the next flight. I just want to be home right now. Yeah, our new flight now is 11:30 a.m. So I just called the pickup company, and it's supposed to be a 7:30 pickup. So now they're gonna pick us up at 8:30. So I have a little bit over an hour to just relax. Already text my number 2, so I told her that our flights got canceled. I guess there's nothing really to do. The best part of this situation is I get a little bit more rest. Keep your fingers crossed that I make this flight on the next one. We're just deadheading, but we just want to be home. 7:45 a.m. you guys. Pickup time is in 45 minutes. Gotta get ready. Let's go. Alright, you guys, it is 8:35 a.m. right now. We are heading back to the airport at TCA. So keep your fingers crossed. I hope our flights don't cancel this morning. It's gonna be 11:30 a.m. and we'll be there way early, so that's great. It is 10:10 a.m. right now. We are here at the airport. Our flight is not until 11:30, so it looks like it's not canceled, which is great. So I'll be home in Boston hopefully soon, so I'll let you know later. Hey you guys, it is 11 o'clock now. Guess what? We are on the plane. I'm with Katie right here. So we finally are going back to Boston. But anyways, I'll give you guys the debrief later, whatever happened. I told you already last night, but some great things happened too on this trip. Like, I got some good stuff to tell you, but also there's some not so great things happen, which is just pretty much just a delay thing. So I'll see you guys later and have a great day. Mwah. Heading to the bus station, and I think I'm gonna make it, so we'll find out. I'm like 2 doors away from the bus station, so, and I have 8 minutes to get there, which is very close, so I will be able to make it. So we are good in time. I make it home, you guys. This is awesome. Home, home, home. Alright, you guys, I made it to the bus. It is 1:15 p.m. right now, and we've got a couple more stops here at the airport, and then we're heading straight to New Hampshire. We made it here, and it's so beautiful. Such a beautiful day. Lots of pollen though. It is super cold in the bus, and it's super hot in my car. It just balances it out, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, what happened on my trip was, I told you I was gonna debrief you a little bit. So yesterday, I guess I'm gonna do a summary of everything. If I remember everything, it just sounds like it's all the same day to me. Yesterday I left home, well, I wake up at 6. I think the CNJ was 7:30. Got to Boston by before 10, because my sign-in was 10, like 9:35, 9:40. So I signed in before 10 o'clock, and then waited. My first flight canceled. So my company, which is super awesome, got me a hotel in near airport, and I was there for a couple of hours, went back to the airport. I wish I didn't go back right away because as soon as I get back, I found out that my flight, my second one was canceled too. It was moved to a different time. No, it wasn't moved to a different time. They were repairing the aircraft, and then it's gonna take longer, so they moved and waited for another aircraft to arrive, which was, took a long time. So waited until, I don't even remember the time. If I can recall, it's like maybe we ended up leaving like around 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that. And then got to, that's Boston, to DCA. When we get to DCA, we're supposed to come back right away, but the plane that's supposed to wait for us didn't wait because we arrived a little bit later too, like I think 15 or 20 minutes later. So they didn't wait for us, they left us. Now we had to, that night we had to stay in Washington DC, but they didn't have any hotel in Washington DC, so they got us a hotel in Baltimore, which is about 40 to 45 minute drive from the airport, and that was without the traffic. So we ended up at the hotel somewhere way far from the airport. This is all the things that happen like unexpected. So of course nobody wants all this to happen, but things happen when you work in this business. It just happens. You got cancellation, you got aircraft needs to be repaired. We're not going to fly an aircraft that is not safe, so that's a good thing. But it was exhausting, to be honest with you. So yeah, we ended up at the hotel last night, and then our flight this morning canceled. We don't know why. We were just gonna non-rev either way. We're not non-rev. We were just gonna deadhead, not non-rev. Meaning we're still working, but we're just sitting down in the plane as a passenger, but we're still counted as working hours. So we did that. We ended up adjusting our pickup time from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. because the first flight canceled. But we made it to the second one. They moved us to the second one, which is 10:30. Was it 10:30? 11:30. The 10:30 canceled. So the 11:30 was a good one. We made it. That's why we're here. So yeah, we got into the 11:30 flight, arrived around 12:45, I guess, and then run to the bus, and I made it to the bus, and now I'm here. It is 3:28 p.m. and that was a long day. 31 hours. Is it exhausting? Yeah. Did I get a lot of sitting down and waiting? Yes. So did I get some rest? Yes, not a lot, not as much as I want. So when I get home, I'm just gonna sleep. It's super simple job, seriously, super simple. It gets very challenging when you got this cancellation, gate changes, but that's part of your stress, which is still not that stressful. For me, it is not. Some people probably would just stress about cancellation right away. Me, you know what? They cancel it. Then they got me a hotel. Big deal. I gotta wait at the hotel. Woo. What a hard life. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot harder things in life. This is simple job. So if you're a flight attendant and you keep complaining when you get cancellation, yeah, you can complain, but don't get it to the point that it's gonna stress you out too much. That's gonna just make you look old. Don't do that. You need your youth, your youthness. So anyways, you guys, and don't take me wrong, I did stress out, of course, because I'm like, oh my god, it's canceled. But then again, I gotta find the positive thing about it. They canceled, but you know what? Did they treat me right? Yes, they did. Did they adjust the hours? Did they give me the hours, the extra hours? Yeah, they did. They really took care of us. So instead of complaining, look at what they did to help you out, your company, wherever you're working at. And yeah, we can always complain, but also look at what they did for us. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like, oh my God, it's cancellation. Yay, there's cancellation. I'm not going to be happy when there's cancellation. I'm not going to be happy when I'm waiting, of course. But I also not going to be like super, super bummed that I'm like, oh, my life is crazy. It's, there's a lot of other crazy things in life that happens to other people. We are super, super fortunate that we got this career. So let's sing hallelujah to our careers. Let's do this, guys. We love what we do. If we don't, we're not going to stick here for like, I mean, I'm new, but some people that I know, we're not going to be sticking here for like 5, 8, 29, 35, 50 years with this job if you don't like it. Ask a lot of flight attendants. Most of them stay super long. They stayed longer than the people that stay short. There's more people that stays longer than people that quits. You know what I'm saying? So they adjust my hours accordingly. I didn't like wait for nothing. I pick up a sequence, 2-day sequence. So it was a trip that I pick up from another flight attendant. It's extra pay for me on top of my hours, my guaranteed hours. So what my company did is they take that out because I'm not going to be legal to work if I work that shift tomorrow. It's a regulation that I can't bend, so they took it out. It's going to be over 6 days. We can only work 6 days in a row, no longer than that. And after 6 days you have to have a 24-hour rest. You know what I'm saying? So what's the good thing that they did is that they removed that hour that I pick up, the sequence that I pick up, which is like 13.07 hours. They removed that on my shift. Boom, I got my golden days still because I took it from my golden days, meaning my days off. Even though they took it, they were still gonna pay me those 13.07 hours on top of my guarantee, and I don't have to work it. They took it because my flight got delayed and then it moved my days, and I won't have that 24-hour rest before that shift, before that sequence. So they had to remove it, and they're still paying me for it. I'm not even working it, and I still have the day off. And now, because I do have a day off tomorrow, I get to go to California to visit my mom. Woo! I've been really planning on visiting her, and tomorrow she also has a surgery, so it's perfect timing. Everything happened for a reason. I think if you are trying to catch all the positive thing, I think it's just gonna give it to you. I'm just happy. All I'm saying is that great things happen when you look at the positive side of most of the things. There's gonna be a time that I'm gonna be like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? But there's gonna be, most of the time, it's gonna be looking at the great outcome of what happens. So because of all this delayed and cancellation, the outcome is like I get to see my mom, and I get to get paid for the trip that I'm not even working on those days that I get to see my mom. Isn't that amazing? God is so good. Thank you very much. Guys, it is almost 7:00 p.m. and I'm almost done folding this laundry. Just clean up my suitcase, organize both. I organize it every time I come because you have to be always organized and prepared. So time to work, it's time to work. And this is what I'm gonna wear maybe tomorrow. That's why I put it there. And tomorrow I'm gonna go see my mom. It's vacation. Not really vacation, it's my days off, a couple of days. And I'm doing laundry too. This. My uniform is in there. And other stuff. And I'm gonna go to bed pretty much like right now. Just gonna put this away, brush my teeth, already clean up, and then bedtime. And what else? That's it. Sleepy time. Get up 2:00 in the morning. All right, you guys, it is almost 8:00 p.m. now, so time for bed. So I have to get up at 2:00, so I'm gonna have 6 hours of sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
This is my look, my life, my book. This is my destiny. This is my destiny. You can sit down with your trouble, but for me it's plain to see.